Electric Avenue.
Eddy Grant, born and Plaisance, Guyana, raised in Guyana and London, and currently making his home in Barbados. He peaked at number 2 in England with that record, and that's where he is today for the 3rd consecutive week on American Top 40.
American Top 40. American Top 40.
Well, now we're up to the current hit by Eddy Grant. Today's pop audience knows Eddy as a solo recording artist. But back in the late 60s, when he was growing up in England, Eddy was a member of a group called The Equals. He wrote and sang on The Equals' only top 40 hit here in the USA. And here's a piece of it.
Baby, come back.
In 1968, that song hit number 31. Baby Come Back by The Equals, featuring a 20-year-old Eddy Grant. Now, 15 years later, here's Eddy Grant with his first solo hit in the U.S., a song that spent 5 weeks at number 2. Now at number 31, Electric Avenue.
America's Top
15 years ago this week, one of the top hits in the USA was by a British musician with so much talent, he once recorded an entire album pretending to be 16 fictitious acts. It was back in 1966. Multi-talented, multi-instrumentalist Eddy Grant was part of a band he created called The Equals. Eddy wrote all the music for The Equals and played the guitar. But since it was a band, things weren't always done his way. So as a side project, with the help of a friend who owned a studio, Eddy came up with a way of doing it his way, or rather, his many ways. He was a big fan of the British reggae variation called ska, and so he created an album called Club Ska. It was supposed to be a collection of ska songs by 16 different acts, except each of the acts had only one member, Eddy Grant. He actually came up with 16 names and 16 different sounds for the album. Since then, he's played all the instruments and sung all the songs on every album he's done, including one of the top hits in the USA 15 years ago this week. Here's Eddy Grant with the song Electric Avenue.